Hi there, ho there, happy day, everybody. It's Monday again. Let's have fun and be so freaking lazy because it's really fun to be lazy. Hi, everyone. It's Monday here from Austin. It's Monday, James. Hi, everybody. It's James on Monday. It's Monday, James. What's going on? I hope that everyone's well today and every day. I don't hope bad things on anybody. That's not true. There's a couple of people fairly specific, and I'm sure you can guess who, to whom I do wish bad things to happen, but not very many. Anyway, hey y'all, how's it going? It's Monday again. We're back around for another week of this nonsense, and it is hot as hell again. Actually, it's not too bad today, but I still might jump in the pool for the gig today. Anyway. Let's see what's going on. To start off with, we'll do the professional stuff. Hey, can you go ahead, if you're on YouTube seeing this, go ahead and hit subscribe, please, and thank you to that YouTube channel. Should be a button down to the right, I think. Click that. It'll help. And then if you're on the YouTube and you're interested in what you're seeing, please head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/James Hearne Music, and sign up there as well. If you like, you'll get different stuff, additional stuff, bonus stuff, if you will, and much more stuff than you would get on just the YouTube. So that's a little pitch there. Anyway, moving on to things. Had a wonderful week last week. Played a bunch of good solo gigs. Had a lovely time there. Doing some coffee shops and some wineries and a couple of bars, and just it was a good vibe. I did a lot of good work. I think had a lot of fun. You know, I'm definitely a little bit still worn out from. I mean. I'm okay. Let's go this way. I've been now in this new apartment for about 6 weeks, 6-ish weeks, and I finally am starting to be like, okay, what about, let's think ahead a little bit. Maybe I can put some shelves out on the patio so I can put some plants out there or something, you know. It's like first you like get there and you're just like in and you sort of put stuff away and you just like take a nap for a month and then you're like, okay, what can I actually do to make this more of a life? And it's been a long time. You know, I was in the last house I was in, nice house, you know, but I knew I was leaving it. And so for what ended up being like 8 or 9 months, there's kind of just like why would I do anything with this place? I'm not going to stay. Like I knew I wasn't going to stay. So you're just kind of in this holding pattern for a really long time where you're not like doing anything substantial to like improve your situation because like you're just going to leave it. And I knew I was going to probably go somewhere smaller. I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything else, anything, furniture, anything like, what's the point? So now for the first time in, I guess, maybe a year or more, I feel like I'm somewhere where I'm sort of like, I wonder what else I can do to make this place more comfortable, make this place more me, make it more whatever. And it's kind of a nice feeling to be that, to progress that far ahead, I guess, and to feel like, cool, we can do this. It's a funny thing to think about a life and how to make it sort of for me. I have a very much like a what's the next gig, what's the next day, what's the next whatever, and it's hard for me to just kind of think ahead to like, I don't know, other life things. It's kind of part of how my brain is broken. One of many ways in which my brain is broken. So yeah, I had a bunch of good gigs, and most importantly and most delightfully last night, despite the fact that I'm like broke as a fucking joke, money comes and money goes, and also you have to live a life sometimes in there, and so I did, despite not having any actual money to speak of. I went out to see the Drive-By Truckers last night at Stubbs. Good Lord, do I love the Drive-By Truckers. But first I'll talk about Thelma and the Sleaze and Dear Tick, who both opened, neither bands that I knew, both bands that I thought kicked ass. Had a great time watching them go. Fantastic act. Check them out if you have not had a chance to do so. But the Drive-By Truckers are they're just my dudes. These guys, they're just life goals in the sense that like they're just fucking here for it. And like that's, these are guys who couldn't do anything else, and we wouldn't want them to. They're two of the best songwriters, in my opinion, walking the earth right now, and they just walk out on stage with fucking big ass guitars and make a holy noise and I needed that real bad. It was real hot. I sweated so much, like my shirt. I mean, it's not this shirt, obviously. I've changed my shirt since last night, but the shirt I was in was just like, it was light green at the beginning of the day, and it was dark green by the end of it. I mean, it was just so sweaty and hot, but they just ripped. And I just, there's a lot of righteous, barbaric yop in that band. It's nice to hear people who are just as pissed off as I am about how the world is going, but who are maybe better poets than I am, so they can talk about it in more interesting ways. But they're on this tour right now. It just started, and if they're coming through your town, and they probably are, because these guys are road dogs, just go see the show. It's just a rock and roll revival. They're fantastic. They did a Springsteen cover. I mean, I've seen them 9 or 10 times, and I just will keep seeing them. By the way, spoiler alert: song of the week is going to be a Drive By Truckers song. Actually, to be more accurate, songs of the week will be Drive By Truckers songs, because I can't do a Patterson song and not do a Cooley song, or vice versa. Like, that's the point. Like, Patterson Hood just has this marvelous, he's a short story writer in lyric form. Like, these songs just like these sprawling character studies, and like they just barely hold on to like rhythm and rhyme scheme half the time. And like there's so much information coming out and just being barely contained by the song form. And then Cooley comes in with just these like fucking ice pick in the forehead things. Like, they're so clean, they're so concise. He's such a I don't want to say pithy writer, because that sounds almost nothing, but like just such a clean, cutting. Just fabulous. It's just like it's a 1-2 back and forth that just is absolutely my shit. And that's not even including the fact that fucking Jason Isbell used to be in that band. Like, how there was a time, and I saw them once in this lineup. There was a time when the 3 of maybe the 10 best songwriters on earth were in the same band every night. Like, that's insane. There's a live album on streaming. It's the 3 of them, Patterson, Cooley, and Isbell, years after they were in the band, after Isbell left, doing a songwriters round, and it's fabulous. It's phenomenal. Just, it doesn't get any better. So I got to, get some yah-yahs out and jump up and down, yell and scream, and have a couple beers in the heat and cause some trouble. And it was really, spent some really time with the lady friends, spent some time with some friends. It was just, I mean, fantastic. Things that, like, I forget to do because I work a lot and I'm still poor, and also I'm a little neurodivergent. And so, like, when I'm done working, I just go home most of the time, which is not super helpful for like networking and also just like living a life in this city. Like, I don't actually know Austin as well as I'd like to, even after 3.5 years. So that's something I'm going to work on, I think, going forward, is trying to get out more, do some more open mics, do some more. I'm trying to get back into songwriting. I have not been writing a lot. I have been recording a fair amount at home, which if you head over to the Patreon, you might be able to get a link to some of the stuff I've been doing. Hint, hint, patreon.com/JamesHearneMusic. Anyway, sometimes you just need to get yourself rocked. And in my case, the rock of choice tends to be something in the DBT kind of world. So thank you, as always, to the Drive By Truckers for inspiring me and pushing me along, and just being the fucking badasses that there are. So yeah, songs of the week will be a Patterson song and a Cooley song. I haven't decided which ones yet, but I spent the morning learning a few new ones of each, so that'll be fun. Beyond that, let's do the professional shit now that I'm 9 minutes into this fucking thing. This week coming up, it is Monday. Hi, everybody. It's Monday James. Hi, it's James on Monday. Monday James. Here to head over tonight to the Blind Pig for Welcome to the Working Week residency. I am there every week on Monday for the Welcome to the Working Week residency, 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, playing kind of whatever songs I feel like playing. Today, I imagine there will be some DBT songs, because that's the kind of day we're going to have. But that's always really fun. It's low-key. It's not usually that busy, so I can get away with playing some really deep-cut shit and messing around a little bit, which is really fun for me. It's kind of a rarity to be able to play bar gigs that aren't really driven to be like cheerful, for example. I don't like playing cheerful shows. I don't like to make people happy, whatever. But sometimes I like to play a sad bastard show. And a couple weeks ago, it was raining on a Monday, and it was like dead, and it was rainy and whatever. And I just played sad songs all day, and the whole staff's like, "Yeah, man, fucking let's go, cool, love it." You don't get to do that very often. So Mondays are always really fun for me. I always really love that show, so come on down for that. Wednesday, I'll be posting another original song. What's Up With That Song Wednesdays? I'll be on YouTube. I don't know what song yet. Again, I haven't decided. I'll figure that out Wednesday morning. Thursday night, Kathleen Turner Overdrive, the mighty KTO, returns to the White Tiger for the first time in what feels like a billion years. We love the White Tiger. It is always a fucking party and a half. There are just a shit ton of people, and it's usually we have played there multiple times when it's been like so packed and jamming that we can't actually leave the stage during set break because there's just nowhere to go. Super fun. We always love playing the White Tiger. That's gonna be Thursday night, 7 till 10. Friday night, Kathleen Turner Overdrive heading to the Blind Pig on 6th Street. I'll be there twice this week, which happens sometimes. Heading up to the Blind Pig, 8 o'clock until 11:30. Same kind of deal as the White Tiger. Frankly, those rock shows are always a ton of fun. There's just people kind of hanging out, causing trouble, and usually we can get some real chaos happening. So love to play at the Blind Pig with Kathleen Turner Overdrive. That's me Friday night. Saturday, I am heading out to Blumenthal Farms. Is that the fucking... What is wrong with my brain today, man? I'm not totally there. It's Blumenthal Farms. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking about. Anyway, Haitches will be heading out to Blumenthal Farms out in the hill country towards Fredericksburg, playing an afternoon set of duo songs, folky kind of singy stuff. And then Saturday night, Kathleen Turner Overdrive, again, will be at Willie's Joint in Buda. We played there last fall, right after Halloween. It was a super fun place. Looking forward to getting back there again. Cool outdoor stage. Should be a lot of fun. It's 8 o'clock, I think, is the start time for that. But it's a nice little Buda rink. So like, if you love a freaking party, come to the White Tiger, come to the Blind Pig. If you want to go somewhere where you can like park and like it's not, downtown or Congress Street, we're going to be at Willie's Joint, which is going to be a lot of fun. Love that place. Going to cause some trouble there Saturday night. And then Sunday, I am out at the Lost Draw Cellars and the winery in Johnson City. That's me a solo show 2 to 5. I love playing wineries too because they're very low key and so I can do a lot of folky stuff, which is sort of fun for me. So today, Blind Pig, 5 to 8 for Welcome to the Working Week. Thursday, White Tiger, KTO, White Tiger, 7 to 10. Friday, KTO at the Blind Pig, 8 to 11:30. Saturday, Haitches at Blumenthal Farms in the afternoon, and then KTO at Willie's Joint in the evening. Sunday, just me, at the Lost Draw Winery in Johnson City. It's going to be a big week, going to be a fun week. I'm going to play a lot of Drive-By Trucker songs. Also, hopefully try and write some more and like get some shit together and fix my life and learn how to live it. Anyway, I've been going on for an awful long time. I'm going to stop going on now. Check out the songs of the week. Check out the Patreon. We'll see you soon. Cheers.